Welcome out, everyone. Another episode of Decoding Shorts. This one is going to be on the 700 Club. You ever heard of this? Have you heard of this organization right here? The 700 Club, part of the Christian Broadcasting Network. I had no plans to do this one, but here we are. And have you heard of this before? They've been around a long time. 1966. Of course, there's that magical Jesus Christ, Bethlehem, 31 degrees north, 35 degrees east, 31, 35, 66. All tied to Christianity, right? All part of marketing, all part of a big Ponzi scheme. I'm going to get into all that stuff. The 700 Club Decoded. Marketing, doing their job, enticing you, distracting you, taking your energy. It's all about energy harvesting down here in this reality. So we're going to start off at the 700 Club, and we're going to, right away, why 700? Why? Well, I mean, I don't know if this is the reason why they did it, but I'm telling you, this is the source code plan. I'm going to go right into the golden ratio, and I'm going to measure it out. And, you know, you can do it two different ways when you do the golden ratio. Most of you have seen me adding on the 1 point. But you can also take the 1 point away and you'll get a variation. And this is why numbers encroach. So this one's going to add a different variance. It's going to be the 701, which I'm going to show you. So these digits right here, all of these digits, besides the 1 point, add up to the number 700. And it's 153 digits. Now, if you know theology, you should automatically have bells going off. And you know what that 153 means. So the 700 Club, through the golden ratio, part of the source code, is, it's tied to the fish, and it's tied to this element through alchemy called gadolinium. And there right away, it's the GD element. And it's called gadolinium. And of course, see right here, this is the icon the Royal Society of Chemistry uses, because gadolinium, they used to make television screens with it. So instantly and automatically. And this show's on television. You're on television. They have ministers, teleministers. This group, they get into everything you can imagine. Political stuff, it doesn't matter. So what does that tell you right away when you add religion and politics together? It's kind of a no-brainer. And daily news and all that kind of stuff. What does that tell you? And you can get into all, folks, I mean, what does that tell you? You're on television. It's all marketing. It's all derived of getting energy harvesting. That's what all religions are. Sports. This whole entire reality is an energy harvesting factory. But that's what the 700 Club means, and it's tied to the DNA, because 64, the number of protons for gadolinium, is the numbers of our possible codons of the DNA. But if you add on the 1 point, you see, if you add the 700 and you add on to the 1 point, you get 701, and instantly and automatically you get a prime number out of it. So the 700 Club becomes the 701, which is the 126 prime number. And just like that, you go to this element called iodine. You know, Yeshua is 53 in numerology. This is all about Christianity, of course. And that 126 is a big deal, because if you add the 53 and 126 together, which I have often done, you get another connection to a prime. 179 is the 41st prime number, and 179 is tied to hafnium, which is tied to the number 72, which is the 72 angels and demons, which is tied to the Elohim. There's the Elohim right here, 41. This is also tied to Moscovium. I got my Area 51 coming out. Oh yeah. It's all part of this whole reality, folks. It's just a big energy harvesting process. It's just, you're on television, okay? And it's all about a Ponzi scheme. See that 53? Okay. I am this, and I am, that's you. It's all a big Ponzi scheme. Okay? It's energy harvesting down here, folks. All the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's all of it. So what about the actual last digit? The 153rd digit, as a matter of fact, because it's tied to the fish and the story of the Christ and all that, which is tied to the 700 Club, which is based on Christianity. What's the number 6? And 6 in astrology is Virgo, the virgin, where Jesus was born from, where you were born from, in the context of being born of a virgin. Everybody here was born of a virgin. And when you say 6 through numerology, you get the permutation, a number anagram of the 153. It's the 315. See that? Bam! Just like that. See how beautiful this is? Like this is source code, and you get the 9, and which encompasses all the other numbers. It's just so easy to see here. And you now are playing out a character. 6 is carbon. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. You are the 666. You are the great beast below. That's what human being experience is. That's why B say, be the best little devil you can be. Oh, except for you, not you. Anyway, so what about when you go 300 digits into the golden ratio? Why 300? Because this is where you're going to find the number 64. And since we started with the 700 club and we had to go 153 digits, and now we go to the protons of gadolinium, this is the GD element. You just got to fit the 0 or the O in there. And it's God on television. Broadcasting. The network. Well, again, you got to go 300 digits in, 64, there it is. And look at what the total is when you add all these up. 137 0. And you can just drop that 0 and you get the 137. And just like that, going right back to the, you're on television. Every single one of us are on television, being watched, being used as instruments down here. So the GOD, whatever that is, however it works, can experience its own reality. You would do it too. If you create a product, you use your product. If you make a car, you drive your car. If you make a cell phone, you use your cell phone. GOD creates a reality. It comes down here and experiences its own reality. So getting into the 700 club itself, the numerology of it, more clarification, 35, just like the word simulation, because that's what this whole reality is based upon, a great big simulation. And then you go right back to the television screen and the fish story and the 64 and all the numbers that I just showed. And it's tied to the actual numerology of gadolinium. So they're all 35s, folks. You're on television. This is a network television show. Okay. I mean, it's right. Where do I have it? There it is. The 700 Club.
Thank you for visiting.
Right here, the 700 Club. And I'm going to leave the descriptions. You can check it out. But look at they have all this CBS. They're all in cahoots with the news and the dirty laundry, all sucking the energy out of you. That's what its job is. That's what it's designed to do. It's unavoidable in this. Something's going to get you, folks. But there you go. 700 Club. Now you know what it means. And then when you bring it into the cards of illumination, the 35, as I've shown many, many times, the 35th card in the deck, 9 of diamonds. And then we convert that into the tarot, and it's the 9 of pentacles, 73rd card. You're on television. You're live in front of the whole world. I'm getting better at the Christoph Truman Show. I mean, this is Keanu Charles Reeves' birth card. Doesn't get any more obvious than that. Neo, which was the one that came to save the world. So here he is. Here's Gordon Perry Robertson, the actual current president of the Christian Broadcasting Network and the president of the Operation Blessing International, main host of the 700 Club. His father was Pat Robertson, who founded this. And look at what his birthday Look at what his birthday is. June 4th. How about that? It's gadolinium again. So, are they just really tailoring it around what I'm showing you here? Or was the guy really born on June 4th? I don't know. I wasn't there when he was born. Are they just manufacturing these people? Are you manufactured? Maybe I'm manufactured. And it's all about the fish down here. The 153, which I already showed tied to the 700 Club, it's the 17th triangular number, which is a very important number because it's tied to the word fish. The word matrix is 17. The word gold is 17. The word goldfish. This is where you're going to get the ichthys and the Christ from. And they go under, that's why the whole story of the fish was 153 fish. Well, there it is. It's because of the 17th triangular number. See why Chaldean is so special, folks? Why it just always comes out shining really, really bright. Because look at the connections here. Just once again, showing you the narrative of this reality and how it works. 17 is the star card. The star is born. There it is. 17 is the 7th prime number. You got 7 chakras right there. 7 chakras. The star is born. And then you're on television. And you're playing out the Jesus Christ Superstar experience. All of us. Every single one of us. The actual release date of the 700 Club, April 1st, 1966. Here's the card of illumination tied to April 1st. It's April Fool's Day, by the way, April 1st. Matter of fact, Apple Computers was founded on April 1st. Do you think there's anything that has to do with the 700 Club? I don't know, but the 7 of spades is going to tie to the 7 chakras, right? And then the conversion into the tarot. And I got 56 and 57 because it depends on how you observe the tarot, whether it has 77 or 78 cards. It's both. So this is going to be card 56 or 57. 56 is lights, camera, action. You're on television. 57th card is tied to the Truman Show. The Truman Show equals 57, folks. You're on television. All of this stuff is all trying to get your attention, trying to get your energy so it can harvest your energy. And it's unavoidable. It's going to get you somehow, some way. Tied to the double helix. 46, double helix. Comes out with the 46 card. 153, tied to the 700 in the golden ratio. 64, tied to Gordon. The president, the current president, his birthday. Come on, all the synchronicities. Are you kidding me? How perfect does this have to get? And then the 41 is tied to the Elohim, 4 and 1. It's also tied to the UFOs because Moscovium is 41. I got this coming out in my Area 51. And if you know what this card means, strategy, deceptions. What do you think this whole entire show? Oh, man. I don't want to get into too much. Anyways, there's the Truman Show 57, right? There's the Truman Show. Here's the numerology for the life path, the soul contract for the 700 Club, released on, I got this backwards, but it should be whatever. In Europe, they're going to go by 1-4, but same thing. 27, which is religion, right? Which is what this whole thing's based upon. And there, how many 27s can we connect to this different words on the world stage? Well, how about these? How about sports, which is another religion for a lot of people? It draws a lot of energy, a big energy harvester. How about language? The language we speak speaks the spells, and then it's all about currency. 27. And it's really all about this. This is the biggest, probably, truth bomb of them all. See, everything's trying to market to you, trying to get your attention. See, religion will tell you, you better do this or you're going to be killed. That's marketing. Sports, oh, your team sucks. Language, you're an asshole. It's all currency, folks. All of it. Coming out in 1966, tied to the Christ again. Means hard to get, et cetera, et cetera. But this is really the big takeaway here. And this was going to be coming out with my You Are God Decoded, which I get a lot of static for already, but that's okay. So it's the Christian Broadcast Network. And if you want to know what Christianity and all religions are owned by, it's Uranus. Uranus, uranium, Uranus. Christian is 25. 97 is the 25th prime number. Guess what axis that sits on? 97 degrees. Right there. Kind of a no-brainer. Black sun is 25. And then the big takeaway, 92. Protons of uranium. Network. See, you're in a network. Got you in a net, and it's working. The network. Right? Through the radio waves, through the television waves. It's the Christian Broadcast Network. So now you know. It's 92. It's tied to the uranium. It owns all the religions, all of every single one, all the sports, all the it owns it all, everything, the whole lot. It's a big Ponzi scheme. So where's this 92 fit? Well, you go into the string and you got to go 192 digits into the string of the golden ratio. That's including the 1 point. Again, there's several ways you can look at this. And it's going to give you a total of 887. And what about that 87? Is it a special number of mathematics? Damn Skippy, it's a damn prime number. It's the 154th prime number, and it's going to go right back to you're on television. See, gadolinium has an atomic isotope of 154, but you see in science, they're going to say the 153.920 is going to round up. It's going to be isotope 154. And you go right back to the this is the GOD coming out and playing on television. You're on television, folks. Everybody. And there's no right or wrong way to live life, folks. Just it owns it all. The good, the bad, and the ugly because it's Hotel California. So because I had to go 192 digits, 191 if I remove the 1 point, but Iridium's going to contain both the 191 and the 192. And the 192 is fitted to Iridium, which it comes from the Greek goddess Iris, which means rainbow, which means light, which is what we are. Human beings slowed down into matter. Spirit into matter is 56, just like lights, camera, action. This is the icon used by the Royal Society of Chemistry. It's the great dragon that got hurled down. Okay, this is Lucy in the sky, and then you get Lucifer, the dragon that gets hurled down, light. And now you're stuck in a body, and it's Hotel California. And I showed this on my Hotel Capricorn Decoded. Please check that one out. The 5 band members that sang Hotel California, their birthdays all add up to the number 77. And they say you can check it anytime you like, but you can never leave. I don't know if that's going to be true, but it's in the context of the story here. So there you have it, folks, the 92. And it's 192. It's the hierarchy of the 92, the 192. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Short and sweet. Decoding Shorts, the 700 Club. What did you see? Would love to hear your comments. Keep them coming. I got so much more content coming out, folks. I'm just going to blast this content out as much as I can to get this information out. I got some really heavy hitters coming out. So stick around. Make sure you subscribe. If you are not subscribed, make sure you hit the bell notification, all that. I usually don't say that, but a lot of people say that. I'm not getting notifications and stuff. So make sure you do that just to make sure that you're kind of on the wagon here, because I'm taking all of you with me here. I'm still going to be the tour guide, showing you as much as I can, because that's my job. I'm doing my job. This is what my position is here. So ladies and gentlemen, keep your comments coming. Just keep them cordial. Again, it's all about love in here. So sending you guys a lot of love from the sunny part of Mexico in the Caribbean. Beautiful paradise. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for today. My name is Logan for Decode Your Reality. Until next time, we will see you later.